We have traveled all over East Africa, finding hardworking farmers who are making a good life on their shambas.
We want to learn from them, turn their farms into good businesses,
and help them increase their profits.
Join us and see how our farmers benefit from the experts' advice.
And share their experiences as we shape up their shambas.
Karibu
to the Shamba Shape Up Safari. Welcome to Shamba Shape Up. Today we are visiting Arusha, a region in northern Tanzania which borders Kenya.
This region has both highlands like Mount Meru and lowlands where we find these rice paddies. Rice is a very important crop here. It provides food, income and employment to so many people.
This is our second visit here and our farmer needs our help.
All right, let's go see the farmer. We visited Ndetaniswa some time back and showed her a few things. She's the only organic farmer in her area and has a very busy farm.
Ndetaniswa, since you were here, so how has the farming been?
I am doing well and I am happy to invite you here once again. My work I don't think will be okay without getting expert advice. And I like your coming so you can advise me again on chicken feed. And also on the side of cows and also on my rice paddy and how I can succeed well.
So what did you learn last time?
My farming, to say the truth, has been good. First, you bought me sweet potatoes. I grew them. Though they were few, I grew them and harvested and I sold. And from what you gave me, I got 50,000. And from then I got seeds, which I grew in a bigger place. I can go and show you. On vegetables, things are good. I have improved and expanded. I have increased on spices also. And they are also almost ready, just waiting to be marketed. Last time you were here, I didn't have chickens, but you gave me chickens. I had challenges initially. They laid eggs, but they started eating the eggs. But I solved that. Now I have 3, and one hatched 10 chicks. I constructed a chicken house on the side, but they cannibalized 4 chicks, but 6 survived. But I am seeing improvements. But I separated them from the others. Now they cannot get in, and I can see they are growing well.
So how are the vegetables doing?
The vegetables are doing well. They are still on the farm with the spices, just waiting for market.
Now we will see what we can do and make sure that Ndetaniswa is shaped up.
I'm grateful.
The base camp is already up and ready for business. Tony took Ndetaniswa to visit another farmer whose rice is doing very well. While they were there, I looked around the farm and noticed that the cows have not been vaccinated against East Coast fever, something I needed to fix right away.
Real IPM makes biological products to help farmers get better yields from planting all the way to harvesting. Gideon from Real IPM is here at Gibron's farm. I must say his rice is looking much better than Ndetaniswa's. Thank you very much, Gideon. Ndetaniswa, as you can see, there's some rice paddies here. What do you think of them?
Okay, thank you. My thoughts are, I would long for this expertise and even get it, because I have seen this section is different from this section. What has he done here for it to be so enticing and look like this? So I would like you to tell me just how you got to do this so well so that I can do the same.
The expert helped me with instructions here. They showed me how to organize my farm, the nursery, from the seed to the planting, and also transplanting seedlings. The seedlings are dipped in water for a minute, then you take and transplant.
Can you show me just how you did it, from the seeds to transplanting seedlings to the farm?
Oh yes, I'll show you so that you can also see. We just decided to start from this man's farm so that it is a demonstration farm where others can learn and get to know about this new technology which just uses ordinary things to help the plant without using a lot of things like fertilizer. You will see how seeds are treated and how the seedlings are dipped into the treatment and how to continue from there.
To get a good rice harvest, always start with clean, good seeds and plant them in a good nursery. Then you can use Sustain from Real IPM to get a bigger harvest and Regain to stop rice blast. Sustain controls nematodes and help the rice take up phosphates and nitrogen from the soil, making the crop healthier. You have to drench the soil with Sustain once while the rice is in the nursery. Then, at transplanting, dip the seedlings in a mixture of 20 milliliters of Sustain and 20 liters of water. Leave the seedlings in the dip for at least 2 minutes. Transplant the seedlings and then drench 3 times in the first month. Then, once a week, using the same ratio of 20 milliliters in 20 liters of water for a quarter acre. Using trichoderma can make your harvest 30% higher. Then, to control rice blast disease, use Regain. This is a biological control and leaves no chemicals on the plant. Mix 40 milliliters in 20 liters of water and do a foliar spray every week for the first month after transplanting, and then once more. This will stop the rice blast. Using Regain and Sustain means your rice grows better and each plant gives more grains, so you get a much bigger harvest. And you don't have chemical residues on your crop. These products are safe to use and you do not need any protective gear.
I've not been affected in any way, even though I have been using and touching with my hands. At this transplanting stage, I have to take seedlings by hand and dip in the treatment for 1 hour and then plant on this. But I have not been affected at all.
Using Regain and Sustain on his rice crop and following all the advice from Real IPM, Gibron harvested 32 bags. This is almost double the 19 bags he got before he started the program. I think Ndetaniswa will do very well with our rice following this program.
I got Dr. Mbuile to come to tell us some more about East Coast fever and why we should vaccinate the cows.
I can see the doctor coming with his team.
Thank you very much.
It sounds very serious. Cows that get East Coast fever can die, and if they don't, they can stop giving milk completely.
What exactly is East Coast fever?
ECF disease in Kiswahili, I'm sure many know it as Ndiganakali. Most farmers know this. And this disease is spread by brown ticks, the brown ear tick. They are called brown ear tick because they are found near the ears, just the same way. For those who are not farmers, we say that mosquitoes spread malaria. Similarly for cows, ticks are the spreading agent.
And how will Ndetaniswa know whether her cows have East Coast fever?
With this disease, after a tick has infected the cow, it will only take the cow about 2 weeks and then you'll start seeing the signs. The first signs will be the lymph nodes just near the ear and the head will start swelling. After the swelling of those lymph nodes, it will take a short while and the cow's temperature will start rising. It will rise and go beyond 39.5, which is the normal temperature of a healthy cow. It will start going to 40, 41. After that, you'll notice the lymph nodes, and that is when you know that things have really gone bad. You'll notice the lymph nodes near the front legs will also start swelling. And then you'll notice that the cow will start panting. If you look at the gums, they will be turning white, and even the tongue will get discolored. If you look at the genitalia, you will see white dots, like needle holes all over, and these are the first signs of ECF. But now, there are ways to prevent this. One is dipping your cattle, and that is why you see all over the country there are cattle dips. And even the government has given subsidies on cattle dip products. Oh, if she has not seen these signs, then that shows that she is dipping her cows well. All the same, if a cow gets sick, there is a cure. You use Budavacom, which is like Buterex. It will cure your cows, but only if you hurry. If you are late, the cow dies.
I have cows. If I want to protect them, what can I do?
For many years, we have been dipping and treating our cows through dipping, but our cows still die. But now there is a vaccine, which experts called ECF-ITM, which means you first infect the cow, then you inject the cow alamizin, which is an antibiotic. Once, no repeat.
Just once.
Once. It's a good thing. And it's cheap. It's not expensive.
And how much is it?
If you visit a farmer like this one cow is like 15,000. Now, 15,000 for protection for its entire life. It's very little money. It's not like you will repeat every year.
So now, from this area, Daktari, where can she get the vaccination? I mean, and is it everyone who can vaccinate?
As a Lorem International company, our company is the importer of the vaccine into the country. But after importing it, it is distributed to only those who have been trained to vaccinate. And in the country, we have about 200 of them. All you do, you will call. I can give you my number, or you can go to Livestock Authority, ask that you need an ECF vaccine expert, and you will get me.
You can only vaccinate animals that are not in calf and calves over 1 month old, and only animals that are healthy. Animals with foot and mouth and lumpy skin disease can't be vaccinated until 1 month after they've recovered. The vaccination must be done by a trained vet, and the vaccine has to be kept very cold by the vet until they are ready to vaccinate. If they don't store it below freezing, the vaccine will not work. Because the vaccination uses antibiotic, you have to throw away the milk for 1 week after vaccinating. Ndetaniswa wants to get going and vaccinate her cows. Dr. Mbwile has a team ready. The vaccination needs at least 40 cows and several vets to do the work. First, we get the vaccine ready and then bring in the cattle. We check the temperature to make sure they are not sick and remove the cows in calf and sick animals and the young calves. Then, the cows are treated and sent on their way. That's the last time they'll need that vaccination.
There you are, Naomi. I've been looking for you. What are you doing?
Well, I'm texting one of our farmers.
Good. Would you like extra airtime?
Oh, yes, I would.
And also take part in a nationwide survey.
Survey about what?
Well, you can join Geopol.
Who is Geopol?
Geopol is a company that conducts nationwide surveys about anything.
Right.
And you know what? You also get free airtime.
Free airtime?
Yeah.
Oh, let me start right away.
Good. So simply SMS the word join to 70555.
Right.
And then you'll be registered with Geopol to be part of a nationwide survey. Your voice will be heard, Naomi. Well done, Naomi. All the cows are tagged.
Yes. You know, so many farmers lose their livestock, especially cows, because of East Coast fever. And it's preventable through vaccination.
Yes, it is always easier to prevent than to treat. Don't go away. We'll be right back after the break. If you'd like to receive all our Shamba Shape-Up leaflets, SMS the word all together with your name and address to 30606. If you'd like to receive just the leaflet for this Shamba, SMS the name of the farmer together with your name and address to 30606.
Welcome back to Shamba Shape Up. We are still here in Meru District, Arusha, Tanzania, where we continue to shape up Ndetaniswa's Shamba.
Naomi, I feel so challenged that you've managed to vaccinate all these cows. And you know what? Most shambas here in Tanzania have chickens. And I think it's a good idea that we get an expert for Ndetaniswa to teach her about a disease that can be prevented by vaccination.
Right.
Newcastle Disease.
Okay, so see you later.
All right. Ndetaniswa, are your chickens for market or for home consumption?
The family comes first, then I can sell the rest. If you say you go sell everything without caring about your family, you will have done nothing.
And how has the business been?
Business is good, as one chicken can fetch 12,000 when sold.
And you have customers?
Yes, there are many. I sell for 12,000, but 2 weeks old, I sell for 15,000. And that to me is good enough.
Doctor, good results, right?
That is very good. That's a very good step by the farmer. You can get profit, but if you ignore your family, it's bad.
We have done an inspection of the chicken house. What advice would you give Ndetaniswa?
The first thing that our farmer Ndetaniswa needs to do now, let me say, is chicken feed. I have noticed that the chicken house does not have enough feeders and no drinkers, so there is no water. Another thing is that you need to maintain good hygiene in the chicken house. Add in dry grass or wood shaving so that the chickens can be in a dry, clean place.
So what's the results of keeping the chicken house dirty?
When the chickens are not in a clean house, they will get infections that will be very expensive to deal with and treat. They will not grow well and fast as required if in their environment they are bothered with different diseases.
Talking of diseases, Ndetaniswa, have you experienced some?
Since I started keeping my chickens, I have not had problems with diseases. I would vaccinate them. My last vaccination ends on the 5th of July.
You have been keeping records of vaccination?
Yes.
This vaccine was for what?
I vaccinated against Newcastle.
Newcastle is a disease that affects many regions in Africa, in Asia, and in Latin America. It's a disease that clears all chickens once it attacks the chicken house, and it has a killing rate of up to 100%. All your chickens will be gone. It is a viral disease, and the virus attacks the whole immunity system of the chicken. It is a disease caused by a virus that is living within our living environment. Newcastle, when it breaks out for the first time, it can take from day 1 to day 18. Mostly, it has 3 major symptoms in the initial. You will see chickens dying en masse. Just as Ndetaniswa says, she has not seen the signs, but all of a sudden, chickens are falling and dying. The other thing you will notice is that the chickens are disappearing in the neighborhood. In addition to dying, other symptoms will include, since the disease attacks the nervous system, you will notice that the chickens are shaking and drowsy and coughing, and it will be turning its head upwards, and the eyes will be swollen. There are other signs you'll notice, like diarrhea, watery diarrhea that is greenish in color.
Ndetaniswa's chickens are ready for vaccination. So we went with Dr. Ngowi to his agrovet to get the vaccine. The vaccine called Biovac or Temevac should be kept cold until it is mixed with water and put in the droppers for vaccinating. 1 dropper is enough for all our 50 chickens. So we take it back to the farm and get to work. To vaccinate the chickens, put 1 drop of the vaccine in one eye of the chicken and wait until it is blinked in, or into the nostril, and wait until it is breathed in. Remember to record when you vaccinate the chickens and repeat the vaccination every 3 months.
It's almost time to go, but we must not forget our cows. Harrison from Unga is here. He thinks Ndetaniswa's cow shed is a little too small for her dairy cows.
These cows should not be in the same pen. Each cow should be in its own pen measuring 4 to 7 feet. What experts recommend is that if you have one cow, just make 2 pens in preparation for when it calves. So, when you get a calf, you move it to the next pen. If you look at this other side, there are spaces and openings that have not been blocked from the sun or the rain. When a cow is resting or relaxing, it should not be hit by the sun or the rain. The environment needs to be comfortable and relaxed. Now, if we turn to the side of feeds, it looks like the feeds are placed on the ground, and that is not good. Feed should be put in troughs, good and well-designed troughs for feeds. So, we will need troughs here for various feeds and also drinkers so that while it feeds and feels thirsty, there is water ready. It looks like here they get their feed and then after that they are given water later. You can ration or measure food, but not water. Water should be here throughout for the cow to feed properly.
So, Ndetaniswa, where are the other cows?
The other traditional cows are out grazing.
So, what are your plans for the future with the cows?
My plan is to exchange the local breeds with the modern ones so that I can earn something for my family.
It is true. Traditional breed of cows will not give you enough milk. For example, if you look at a traditional cow, even after calving, the calf must be close to it for you to get its milk, meaning it's meant to produce milk only for its calf and not for sale. The improved breed cows, this one can calve and immediately the calf is taken away, but the milk will flow even without seeing the calf. You can just look at this cow as a machine. If you feed it well, feeds will be its raw material to produce more milk on the other side. So, if it is your desire to upgrade, there are 2 ways you can do that. You can buy improved breed straight away, or use the one you have here, which can be fertilized with improved semen so that its breeds keep improving.
So, Ndetaniswa, how do you feed your cows?
It's just the grass we harvest.
Okay, that's okay, but as you can see, you are feeding them only grass, and that is why you see its health is like this. Although grass has the nutrients, it is not enough to satisfy the nutrient needs of this cow. There are special grass that you can give this cow. There is napier. Napier is a grass a farmer can plant on the farm. When they attain a certain growth, you cut and bring to the cows. When the grass gets here, they should be chopped into small pieces of about 3 inches so that the cow does not have problems eating. Now, napier grass and other types of grass fed to the cows have only nutrients for energy. They only give the cows energy, but cows also need other nutrients like protein for it to get milk and also to stay healthy.
A dairy cow needs proteins, energy, vitamins, and minerals to give you good milk supply. For energy, you can feed your cattle grass, hay, and maize stovers. For protein, you need to give them concentrates like dairy meal and protein fodder like Aliandra. For every 2 liters over 5 liters, give each cow 1 kilogram of dairy meal. Remember also to give them mineral supplements so that they can stay healthy.
So, Ndetaniswa, now it's our time to live. Tell us, have you enjoyed the shape-up?
Now that you're telling me you are leaving, I'm feeling bad.
What did you learn?
First, by getting my chickens vaccinated and how to treat them. 2, treating my cows. That one I had no idea completely about it. 3rd, feed to my cows. I used to just pour it down like you have seen, and I was satisfied, only to realize they had no minerals. But from tomorrow, I'm going to get the minerals, 4 of them, and then you have taught me about rice.
Hivyo tukirudi hapa tutakuta mpunga mwingi.
A lot of rice. And you will not get that cow, but another better one. And the chicken, you will not get the same again.
And we are very happy here in Tanzania, and we'll see you again next time on Shamba Shape Up.
Are you a farmer like me? Do you want to smile all the way to the bank? It's simple. Just get all your answers from iShamba by just SMSing the word join to 21606, and they will call you any day, anytime.
Shamba Shape Up is also online. Visit us at shambashapeup.com. Select the episode and click play. You can also visit Shamba Shape Up's Facebook page, where you can enter great competitions and also get involved in great discussions. Shamba Shape Up is also on Twitter at Shamba Shape Up.